In this video, I'm just about to create a Vellum box set in Vellum, so I thought I'd record it and show you how to do it. So I've opened up Vellum. I'm going to go to New Book, and then I'm going to go to File, New Box Set. I want to create a new box set, and it's quite simple. You can either press Add to add the files or use drag and drop. And this box set is just going to include 3 books in my Lady Marjorie Snellthorpe mystery series. So I'm going to drag those in now. You can use Vellum or Word files for this. I'm going to import my Vellum files because I've already got them, but you could equally use import the Word files. So I've added the first book, Murder at the Opera House. I'm going to go on and add the second 2. So that's 2 added, Murder in the Highlands, and I'm just going to add the third. So that's all three books added to the box set. I could have equally dragged and dropped, and you can decide whether you want to include a cover image for each book, bearing in mind that will increase your file size and therefore your cost when you're importing into KDP. So I'm not going to include the cover for each book, and I'm going to click Create. So here we have, and then you will need to do some adapting here. I've got it set up like this, and you need to decide on the title. My title is Lady Marjorie Snellthorpe Mystery Series, and it will be books 1 to 3, and then your series name is optional. I am going to add a series name because this is most likely the first of many box sets, who knows. I'll call it Lady Marjorie Snellthorpe Collection. So I'll leave my author name as it is. You can choose an ebook ISBN. I don't tend to do that for box sets, but you can do it. And then we're going to go over here to the ebook cover. I've already designed a cover, so I'm going to add that now. So that's the cover added. So I designed that in Photoshop using a template. You can do that yourself. If you pay for the higher tier of BookBrush, you can do it in BookBrush. You can get templates off the internet, or you can pay your cover designer to design you a cover. So that's the ebook cover. So that's the title information and the ebook cover done. Yeah, we've set the title info there, so I'm going to remove that one. Obviously you want to include the title in all editions. And then you should have your contents, which will include all of the books. And obviously I'm going to do a little bit of adapting here because I don't need to do the cell after every book, because that will get annoying for people. So obviously the copyright, actually I'm going to edit this. So I'm going to detach and edit that. I'm going to detach and edit that, and I'm going to put this series of novels. Is entirely a work of fiction. John Brooks. And then in this case it's going to be 2024 because that's when I'm going to publish. I'm going to take these out for now, and when I do create a paperback version I will add the ISBN in there. And the cover images are adapted from Adobe Stock Images. That stays in because that's their copyright, and my cover designer for the original covers was John and Janet. So we've got Murder at the Opera House is here. You can have a look at how it looks and make sure you're happy with the style. If you're not happy with the style, you can obviously change that in Vellum, but I have mine already set, so that's fine with me. And then you would go through the book, which I'm not going to do, but the formatting should be exactly the same as I've already done. Now the author's note here, I'm going to, I will leave a little request about a review, because it's always good, and I also like to include this bit about the prequel novella if they want to, and then but obviously we don't want this sell on to the next book in the box set, because they'll get the next book. I'm going to take these bits out at this stage because they don't need that, and then we'll go on to Murder in the Highlands, and that's book 2. So again, just check your chapters are all right, and it's all there. And then at the end again, I'm going to detach and edit this. Again, I'm going to say thank you for reading, get the prequel novella as a reminder, and then remove the blurb to sell the next book because I've already got it. I'm going to move all this, and so we've just go straight on to book 3, Murder at the Christmas Market. Again, we'll look at go through, and then this time I'm going to leave, detach this, and again they can either leave the review of the whole series or they can leave it for the particular book that they've read. I don't mind. And then I am going to leave this website, dawnbrooks.com, but actually I'm going to, now what I'm going to do here, I'm going to change this. And we've got Murder at Wimbledon Mansion, which is book 4 in the series. And then I always like to put a link to that next book, so I'm going to get the link. Put it in as a web link. That's the way I do it. And then it's there. And actually I'm going to center that there. And then obviously if they want to go back and I just mention the next series. So I'm going to take the picture books out. And then I'm going to just detach these and edit these because I want that down here. And the acknowledgements down here. So we've got the also buys here. I just want to take that out. Obviously I haven't updated that one. And put the next one in. And I'm actually, because this next one is going to be released in January, I'm not going to put pre-order because I'd have to come back and change it within a few weeks of it being on the market, so I'm not going to do that. Should have done all this first, shouldn't I? So that's that added, and then we'll check out your prints. That's already out. And I need to go back and update the single books, don't I? By the looks of it. So this is a good reminder when you're creating a box set. I like to take every opportunity of selling books as they come. The Museum Murders is out now as well, so I just need to update that. So all the other books are in there now. Acknowledgements. I'm just going to detach and edit. Basically, the acknowledgements continue to be the same. That's my editor. I have a beta team. That's my proofreaders. Proofread all these. There's always thank you to my friends. And then I have a bit about the author. So that basically is the box set created. I just want to check that one. Let me just add book one there. Happy with how that title reads. Happy with how that title reads. And happy with the beginning of the book. So I would just quickly, because I'd check this again when I upload it onto KDP anyway to make sure it looks fine. But I'd quickly just check that everything is in there, and that's basically everything. If you prefer to add your author's note for this whole series, you can do that. And then we've gone to Murder at the Opera House, and people can read it, and that's beautifully done. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to save this because it's untitled at the minute. I'm going to title it. I can always change that if I want to. So that's saved. I'm going to generate the book. So I now know where it's all going to be saved to. It's in Boxset 1, and I'm going to generate those books now, and they will be saved and ready for uploading. And then once that's saved, you're ready to roll. So you can close it down and you're done. I hope you found that video helpful.